Welcome everyone, thank you for joining me tonight. In today's video we are going to do our first episode of a game that I really enjoy playing called SCUM. It's an open world survival game. I hope you guys enjoy this type of game. I've been playing it for a couple years now. It's pretty good. I enjoy it a lot. They just came out with a new update. It's a pretty big update, excuse me. And we'll talk about that as we move on here. So this is the character screen. This is where we're going to make our character. I can't talk. I'm going to choose a female and call her Frost. So I'll explain this as creator. So there's 8 different types of, I guess, designs to the female. What happened to that? Okay. So I'm going to choose 7. These are your attributes. These are basically what the how the character is going to be in the game. I'll explain these a little bit. It's kind of hard to explain it right now. So I always take a little bit off of dexterity and put that intelligence. Can't do tattoos. Yes. And we'll go large. Alright, let's move on. This is pretty cool. They just added this, I think, a couple updates ago. And they're going to be doing the males hopefully sometime soon. They'll rework them and we'll be able to do the same stuff with them. So, do complexion, do that. Age 20 is fine. Hairstyle. And they have a DLC out for the hairstyles. I haven't bought it yet, so we're just gonna go with what they offer. Whoa. That's a good one. Keep it black. Blue eyes, I like that. I'm not gonna spend too much time on this. You can pretty much see how easy this is. It's whatever you feel like doing. Alright, so where we started with the attributes, and you add points to them. So what I took away from dexterity, added it to intelligence. It gave me 2 more points. So we'll be able to use these points and basically create our characters as how we're going to start off with her. And as you progress through the game, you'll be able to increase these skills. So I always start off with archery at medium. Oops. Handgun will be basic. Rifles, basic. And we'll do melee, basic. Constitution. Now, this one I focus on a lot with my characters. I don't really care what server I play on. When you load into the game, you spawn in, you're going to be running until you find a vehicle that you can use. So I like to split these 2 points each. Okay, there's that. Dexterity. Let's do driving. I don't have a lot of points for this. Thievery, motorcycle, and stealth, all basic. And then the intelligence one, the reason why I focus a lot on this is they just reworked the cooking element in the game, and so you're going to want to at least have a basic concept cooking. Engineering is probably the most important skill in the intelligence attribute. We'll start off with medium. I might put another point to that. Survival, point there. These you can get pretty easily. Camouflage, that's for sneaking around puppets or mechs. Then we'll do medical. Whoops. basic. Farming, I'm not going to worry about. Let's put another point to engineering. All right. Looks good to me. Let's start. So this is like her background story. You know, this up here, name or alias is crime, is arson. Smoking is a flaw, so we might do that. And this shows you the pie charts for each attribute that we put the skill points to. All right, send her in. I don't know if you guys have checked this game out before or seen other content creators feature this game. This update is really new. I think it's only 3 or 4 days old now. So they reworked the cooking, which was desperately needed. What else did they do? They reworked the looting system. They added the new mechs, as you see right here on the screen. This guy is brand new. He's got a flamethrower, plasma gun, and then I guess it's a minigun. I guess that's what that is. And that's the eye. I think there's one, maybe 2 eyes on this. So they're more deadly than the old ones. So we will come across them at some point in our adventure. And you don't spawn in on the map. You used to, but they changed that, I think, in the 0.7 update. Now you drop in. It's pretty cool. So you can see the map right here. It's fairly large. And we're going to drop in a pretty good area. We got coastal town, 2 coastal towns. I know where we are. And then these 2 places here. Is that a bunker? Definitely not doing a bunker. Let's go over this town. So here's the map. Where are we? We're in B4. That is a bunker. We're not going to that bunker. I do not have the guts to go into a bunker with crafted weapons and stuff. Not good. That's why we're going to go to this town first. Small little village, I guess. All right. Here we are in the world of SCUM. Take a look at our character. Pretty cool. All right. So when you start off in this game, you're going to want to craft a couple things to get you going. You saw me put my archery skill up to, was it medium? And that's because I like to take on the puppets from a distance. I'm not big on melee, but I will do that if there's one. But when there's multiple ones, I like to take them out one by one, as far away as I can. So we landed in a good spot here. Let's get some rocks. This is the first thing you want to do. Search for rocks. Make yourself a stone knife. So this is the crafting window. As you see the 5 tabs up here, they just added the cooking one in with this update. We'll take a look at that in a second. We have a knife now. Now we can cut down these bushes in front of us. But before I do, here's your crafting list. You know, if you're new to the game, this may help you out. So what we're going to do is we're going to craft this 20-pound improvised bow and some wooden arrows. And as you can see, there's plenty of other melee weapons, spears, anything you can think of, you can craft. And then each level of these crafted items are divided up between skills. So you have no skill, basic, medium, and advanced. Now, advanced is to do with your intelligence. And if you go over here to metabolism, and you'll see your 4 attributes, and we go to intelligence, and my engineering is up to, what is that, 333,000, and I need a million points. So in order for me to get to the what is it, medium? No, advanced. I have to get it up to 1,000,000 points. So it's going to take some time, but it's not hard to do, and we should be able to do that pretty easily. So I can craft ammo if I need it. I can craft improvised handgun, a shotgun, any of these type of items. And then you have other items down here that aren't weapons. These you're going to need to craft certain items. So the rope is going to be one of the things we're going to do a lot of in the beginning, because we want to make a backpack. And we'll get to that here in a second. So as you can see, all the way down to medium intelligence, I can craft any of these items at this point. All right, so we have the knife. Let's cut down these trees. Now, like I said, I've been playing this game for a couple years now. I'm pretty well versed on what to do to start. I've died plenty of times. I've respawned plenty of times, and I've had to do the same thing over and over again. And when I did that, I realized what I actually like to do every time I respawned. So this is what I do. Doesn't necessarily mean you have to do it this way, but I always tell people, to whoever asks, to use the bow first. Craft the bow. It's just safer that way, especially when you're on a server with a high amount of zombies. So here we go. So now all we needed was the rope and the knife and one long stick, which we have, so we're able to craft. Doesn't take long to do this stuff either. Once you get the hang of it, you just know what to do and you just do it. So let's equip it, make sure we got that. And now we want to do some more rope, and we're going to need to cut these long sticks into small sticks to make the rope. Now with the stone knife, I'm only going to get 2 small sticks out of this long stick. I'm going to have to do this a couple times, because you need 5 small sticks to make rope. And you can find rope in the game. I'm not sure where they spawn the rope anymore. They reworked the looting system, so it's going to be a little different. You won't find a lot of things in random places anymore. They'll be in specific spots. So for instance, if you're looking for a cooking pot, you're going to find that in kitchens around the map and in different buildings. So it's the same with anything else. If you want to find scopes, you're going to need to go to military bunkers, most likely. You can find a hunting scope in a hunting tower, or maybe around in a village like we're going to go to here in a minute. But an actual scope for a sniper rifle or something will most likely be in a bunker. All right, now what we need to do is we need to craft this small courier backpack, and what we need are rags. So we're going to take her socks and underpants off, and we're going to cut them into rags. And you see the durability of the knife down here is at 30% already, so these stone knives, they don't last very long. They kind of suck, but they're easy to make and they're helpful in the beginning. I'll show you my settings real quick too once we're done with all this, because I set this single player server up to be a challenge for me. I don't like it to be super easy. Whoa, I didn't get enough out of that. Should have gotten 3. Oh, we have to take this off too. So yeah, so I'll show you that in a minute. All right, so now we have enough. We have the rope. Watch. So we have 3 rags, rope, and a knife. So we're able to craft it. Very simple. This gives you a little bit more space, inventory space. Takes a little long to make too. I do like this one. This backpack's pretty good, but you need this improvised sewing kit. So I'll show you how to make that too when we get to it. So we equip this, and boom, now we got an area to put some stuff. And now we need to make, we're gonna make a new knife. No, we'll use this. We gotta make arrows. Small sticks. And this isn't gonna be enough to cut this tree down or bush in front of us. Normally when you spawn in, you're not gonna really spawn in an area where there's a ton of puppets. Oh, I'm sorry, they're called zombies now. I used to call them puppets. Oh, forgot. Oh, my knife's done. Okay, let's craft another one quick. I might craft an axe real quick too while we're at it. But we gotta do these arrows first. Now these will store in your backpack. There is a quiver you can make to store them, but you need an animal skin or a zombie skin, and we'll do that as well because those are very helpful. I mean, the quiver is very helpful because this stuff takes up inventory space. All right, let's put this down. This is going to be a running series for me. SCUM's a great game to do a series on, so I plan on making plenty of videos about this game and this single player series. So we can make up to 12 and stack 12. That's what we're going to do, or at least get as close as we can. I'm not going to do any more than what I'm making right now. Should be enough anyway. So you hit craft. Now if you back out of this and hit Alt-C, and you'll keep crafting arrows until you run out of sticks. That's a cool little trick that everybody can use to save some time instead of click and craft every single time. All right. I mean, we have 9 out of 12. That's fine. We're going to craft. And it's down to 5% already. I'm not going to bother with an axe. So on the left-hand part of the screen, if you're new to this game and you don't know what the icons are, or maybe it's similar to another game you've played before if you've played a survival game, the four icons that are vertical, the top one's your health, next one down is your stamina. So when you run, your stamina will decrease, and if you're carrying a lot of weight on your character, it'll decrease even faster. The one below that is food, and the one below that is water, and then the other two above the that are going horizontal there, the eye is the aggro indicator. So if you aggro a zombie, that'll turn blue, and then the one right next to that is the noise. So when I'm running, you see it fills up with blue a little bit, and that tells you that you're being kind of loud. Don't see any zombies. Looks like we're going to be free to loot. Not too many problems. Start here. Usually in these, well, again, they reworked the looting system, so I'm not sure what we're going to find. Put on a hat. A lot of times you'll find toolboxes up here. take some feathers. You can turn these wooden arrows into feather arrows. Yeah. I don't see any zombies here. Unless they're inside. There's a toolbox. There's usually one up here. Oh. Little skinny one. Not that hard to kill, but they're fast. Those are the ones you got to worry about when you come across a group of them. All right, let's take these. We're going to put them in our pants. That way we can take that. We don't need that anymore. I'm used to closing these doors on multiplayer servers. So it's a habit I've gotten myself into. Nothing. Whoop. I don't want those. Lemon seeds? All right, we'll take them. Now these trees here are fruit trees. If you search them, you should find something. Nothing will be on the ground. You got to search everything when it comes to the fruit trees. Just a quick tip. Anytime you jump into a building, clear it first. You clear it, you'll be better off. Because these zombies can hear you. Seems like from a mile away sometimes. Nothing. No, we don't need those. I don't use flare guns. We don't need rubber bands. Matches. Take those. Nothing. So the refrigerators and the ovens are new. They didn't used to be usable, but now you can use them. But you need a generator for the refrigerator, and you need a propane tank for the stoves in order for them to work. So if you ever come across these, those are what you're going to need. You can store stuff in here, but if you store food, it'll spoil without the generator. So just keep that in mind. Oh, there's an upstairs. I'm going to have to check my server settings. I know nothing changed. I looked at it already, but nothing spawned in either. No. I don't like beanies unless I'm up in the mountains. All right, hold on a minute. I'm sorry about this, guys. I'm going to have to check this. Yeah, I didn't do anything with that. 350. So here's one thing I wanted to show you. When you do your server settings on your single player or even on a multiplayer server, they added this into the games. This was never here before. This is another thing that they added in. It's really cool. I'm glad they did this. So your max allowed zombies is the amount that's going to spawn on the entire map. Same thing with exterior and interior. So you're going to have a certain amount spawn exterior and interior. I keep them the same because when you come down to the modifiers, you're going to take this number and multiply it by these numbers. And that's how many you're going to have how many zombies you're going to have on the map, and exterior and interior. So that's what all this is about. So I'm going to have 3,500 on the entire map. Okay. And then 3,500 exterior, interior, and wild. And wild means the ones you come across when you're just traveling on the map, in the woods, on the roads, whatever. Sometimes they'll just spawn out there in the wild. So it makes sense. So that didn't change. Okay. The cooldown timer, I changed this. I think the default was 300, which is in seconds, but the 300 seconds would have been 5 minutes. So I upped it to 480 seconds. Give me a little bit more time before they spawn back in, because when you're in large cities, that's pretty deadly. And even though I bought myself a couple more minutes, it takes a long time to loot, unless you're just there for certain things and you know where to find those items. Then you make it quick. But if you're there to loot the whole place, whether it's a town or a city or a bunker or whatever, I just wanted to give myself a little bit more, a couple more minutes to do what I needed to do before they spawn back in. So that's what that is. That's pretty cool too. I don't remember that being there. And then you can also change the weather. I already have the stuff preset. The map itself, which I didn't do anything to this. No, I didn't do anything to this one. The cargo drop, I changed a couple things. So the fall delay is 540 seconds, right? Yeah. That, what is this? Self-destruct time. That's 10 minutes. So I got 10 minutes to reach the cargo drop, loot it, and leave before it explodes. If it explodes, you're done. I'm done. All right. Some of these settings I did, I might have to rework them as I progress through this series. We'll see. The damage multiplier too by the zombies is at 7. I think the highest is 10. So if they hit, they're going to hit hard, and it's not going to take a lot to kill me. That's what I like, a challenge. And then we'll get to the base building stuff when we find a place we want to. Whoops, wrong thing. I'm not going to do any of that. Yeah, we'll get to the base building then. I didn't change any of that. Item spawning. I'm at 4.5 for the multiplier. So when you're looting, you as you notice the amount of times that when I search for something, if there's nothing there, then the next one there might be nothing there. But I found the hat, so it was like, okay, so I got a little bit. I made it kind of difficult. I don't like to find a whole bunch of stuff. I think it defeats the purpose of a survival game. I like to be a little challenging. Sorry if I'm not explaining this exactly right. I'll be explaining it throughout the series anyway. Okay, so we found some cherries. Eat those. We can collect the seeds and plant them, which is also pretty cool, the farming aspect of the game. But for right now, we need to eat. So we're going to keep our food and water in good shape while we do this. I'm surprised the puppets didn't spawn in. Maybe because of the timer. There should be more here than this. Good thing about a bow is you can quick fire. And they're deadly. I usually shoot for the body though because I suck at headshots. Alright. Nothing up here. Close the door. Loot this stuff, see if we find anything. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. that egg. But I don't want to. I don't have a knife on me either, do I? Nope. Never mind. Should be one in here. Damn. I try to go for the head, but I typically hit the body. If I miss, I'm screwed. At least it stuns him a little bit. Alright, nothing. What's that? Rubber band. Another quick tip, when you're using the bow, shoot it in first person, because you don't want to do this in third person. It's very difficult. I want to say they made these zombies a little harder to kill. Maybe it's just I'm a terrible shot. Yeah, when you're first starting out, search everything. Everything you possibly can. Never know what you're going to find. Oh, water. Nice. So, also know that when I play this game, I usually don't have goals. I just kind of play. If I get to the point where I need something, then yeah, I'll set a goal, but typically I just kind of run through and loot whatever I can. If I find something great, good. If I didn't, oh man, I don't have any room for that. See, I want to make this bag. Should make this bag. I need the sewing kit. Nah, I don't want those. Yeah, see, like, if you increase the loot multiplier to, like, I don't know, 8 or 9, you're going to find something in everything you search, which is fine. I just don't like playing that way. Shot her in the butt. Probably another one upstairs. Oh no, there's not. Usually there is. Oh, I forgot to search it too. Too busy talking. Alright. Should be one in here actually. No? Okay, so far we're getting zombies on the interior spawn, but not on the exterior. One shot. Oh man. Like in the lung. What you got on you? gloves. Take those, protect our hands. I'm killing these zombies, but I don't have a knife. I should just go make one. Yeah, we're gonna go make one. I'll show you why. Stones. We need stones. There's some grapevines. We'll have to look through there too. Alright, let's make this knife. What I'm going to do is make this bone needle. In order to do that, I have to carve up a zombie or an animal and use their bones to make the bone needle. So that's what we're going to do here in a second. Alright, so let's chop her up. Feeling pain in your hands? Really? Even with these? What kind of gloves are these? Oh, they're crap. Never mind. Alright, so we're going to craft the bone needle here. And we'll stick it in our shirt. And then we'll move on. Can't really do anything without thread. I need thread. I'll show you. So that's it. So you need thread and a needle. It doesn't have to be a bone needle. If you find a regular needle, that's good too. But I typically use bone needles. And the thread doesn't have to be a full 10 out of 10 uses. 1 out of 10 will be just fine. And you'll still get a 100% improvised sewing kit. So once I find a thread, we'll make that. And then we'll be able to make our quiver possibly. At least we can make the courier bag. Or, I'm sorry, the other backpack. First person. Let's go clear this place. Oh. Leave that open. Should be up here. Oh, there's one. I originally had my max amount of puppets or zombies set to 400, and then I was experiencing some lag, and I wasn't sure if that was the reason, so I had to decrease it a little bit. If I find that's not the reason, it might have been just my connection. I'll increase it to 400, that way being even 4,000. And sometimes you'll find bags and stuff on these balconies. So it's always good to check those in any building you're in that has a balcony. I never knew that. I saw a video of someone playing the game and they suggested that. I can't find anything. Short pants? You mean just shorts? We are in a warm climate. Let's put these on. Oh, wow. And her cheeks are hanging out. That's cool. All right. Moving on. I think all we're going to do tonight is just go through this little town, and then we'll have to stop it at the end of our looting session here, because it's going to be getting a little late for me. I have to get up and go to work. hate that when they disappear. Okay. Have thread. Give me some thread. Damn. Ooh. We can use that. Is that bigger than this? It is. Nice. Take it. Whip. All right. Now we got a little more room. Think. Is that knife? I don't have the knife. All right. Look at us. Jeez. You know, in this game too, your character will get hot. She or he will sweat, and it will tell you that they're getting overheated or they're cold or whatever. So you have to be properly dressed for the area you're in on the map. That's why I put the shorts on her, because we're in an area where it can get pretty warm. So it's just like anywhere else. The middle of the map is okay. It's like fair weather. You get further down south, it's going to be super hot. You get further north, especially in the mountains here, it's going to get cold. So you got to pay attention to that stuff. Make sure you're equipped properly. Otherwise, was it hyperthermia and hypothermia? I think I'm saying that right. Where you overheat or you get bitterly cold. It will cause issues for you. All right, that's done. Gotta find thread, man. No. Oh, we didn't check this tool. Oh, we didn't go upstairs. There's always one in here. There he is. See ya. Make sure nothing comes in behind us. He wasn't there. It looks like he spawned in. Or maybe just rendered in. Before the loot rework happened too, these puppets would have a lot more stuff on them. I think like 3 or 4 more items would have, you know, dropped when you searched them, but now they only have 1. So it's kind of a lucky draw if you get thread or something of value, like a needle or something like that. Which is fine by me, because I think sometimes I just made it too easy. Because you could take their clothes. I mean, they have a lot of clothes on them, so that's what usually would drop, would be their clothes. So his pants, shirt, gloves, if he was wearing a hat, that would all drop. And that makes sense too. You can cut all that stuff into rags and make stuff out of it. This makes it a little bit more difficult. Ooh. And a car jack. Get out of here. Oh. Oh, it doesn't have a freaking engine, I bet. Oh. Oh. Really? Well, the car jack's a nice thing. God. That has... What else is it missing? Nothing. Oh, the back door and a passenger seat. This had... Wait, here, chicken. Even had a repair kit. Wow, we're going to take the... Man... Repair kit. I want to take the car jack because that's really important. All right, hold on. Let me search these boxes. Nothing. I don't even know if that would fit in this thing. Let's test it out. It does. So you see where the arrow... Whoop. You see where the arrows are. I don't know what just happened there. If I would take... What is going on? If I would take them out and do that, that'd be perfect. But I have nowhere to put these. Take the seeds out. Put the water there. That's important. I think these are yeah, they're the same size. Okay, hold on, we got to do something here. We do this, that. Shoot, this isn't gonna work. Now you got no way of doing this. Maybe I'll just leave that. I'm gonna eat these just for the hell of it. You know what? Oh, let me eat all these. Let me just carry this. It's about the only thing I can. I can't believe this didn't have an engine. Oh my god. A whole shell. Everything but the engine. Man. Thought my luck. Yeah, I thought my luck changed there. Been awesome. You're the chicken. This. Oh yeah, the hunting was reworked as well. I never tried this yet. Based off your awareness, which I don't have any. Where'd it go? Can't see it, but you can hear it. No? Okay. See what we're gonna do. I can't believe that didn't have an engine in it. If I needed a battery, fine, I could find a battery, but can't do anything about the whole engine. I think we're gonna chill in here. Sure there's no zombies in here. Nope. Alright. Now if I don't pick this up, I don't know if it'll be there when I get back on the server, so I'm gonna hold it. Man, I can't believe that with the car. Sucks. Well, hopefully our luck changes. That car will still be there, but it won't matter. Can't use it. Alright, there's so much stuff to do in this game. We barely even scratched the surface in this episode, but I'm going to have to call it a night. It's about 11:20 p.m. where I am, so I'm going to have to call it a night. I will pick that up. It's a good melee weapon. So, yeah, I didn't really explain a ton about the game. I'm kind of just going to play it and explain as I go. If you already know how this game plays, what it's all about, then, you know, that probably wouldn't be any help to you. But for those of you who are new and you just happen to come across this video, I will do more. Definitely going to do more because this update is, I think it's fantastic. I played it on some multiplayer servers and, you know, find some new items. And I want to try the cooking out. I haven't done that. The hunting, obviously, I haven't done that yet. So some stuff I haven't tried. Also want to show you guys the base building and fishing and stuff like that that can help you survive on this island. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I appreciate you all taking a look and taking the time out to view us. It's a little long, but that's typically the way these videos are going to be from here on out. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you again for episode 2. So we will be back soon. I'll see you guys later. You take care of yourselves.